Do you think it gets worse though if he finds out you also kissed Sultana before him?
Shuku Sheka, Aya Shumeka. Caroline, leave your drama. You won't.
Behind their back, when you talk to me, you call them your three fishes.
Guys, Ebuka did his work. A lot of people were saying, oh, Ebuka will know this, Ebuka will know that. They've done Ebuka. I say, leave that kiss. That kiss will scatter everywhere. It's scatter, be no scatter. It's scatter, be no scatter. Hey, God, though.
I feel great.
I'm sad, but it is what it is, though.
We said our goodbyes to Otega and Kaikumi, and I'm not even going to lie. I was so excited when I heard Kaikumi's name. Boy, bye. Be going home. Since you not great yourself, brain, you go ass. You go they guas. Anyways, when they got on stage, Ebuka went ahead to ask Kaikumi what's next for him. Why does he think he's here? And he said he knows that it's because he didn't get the chance to show himself. He was distracted, and it is what it is. He likes the girl. Yeah, that's some period. I said, okay, own it with your full chest, because he said he's not going to regret anything, and it's okay. I said, fine. No wahala, that's okay. We still have your names on our lips. Abina also talked about his fashion brand that is going to focus on that, acting and everything that comes his way. I wish you all the best, to be honest. Come out and do exploits. Then for Ortega, when he came out, he said when his friends left, talking about Sabrina and Ibufobara now, he talked about how he hit him really hard, and he didn't process everything well on time until much later on the show. But now he's ready. They also asked him that you were saying you don't need this money, you are out, you are good, what's next for you? He said he's starting his TV show, and he's about foods and spices and all that. So good luck to you. I wish you all the best. Go and conquer the world.
That's none of my business. If you want to get what you should.
All right, I'll be back.
Now let's talk about the tables that Ebuka shook. The very first person he asked was the HOH, as usual, as a tradition. He asked her how she's doing and who she thinks is the most difficult person during this her regime. And she mentioned Imisi's name. Imisi said, nice one. No wala, that face. I say, na me they tell this one, Abi, you want no get problem with it. They call my name. That kind of look. That was what she was giving to Tracy. But Tracy was trying to explain that it feels like Imisi does things just to, provoke somebody or get on your skin. And it was not even like, that was what she was saying, basically. The next table that Ebuka shook was Dede. He said, Dede, you went ahead to say that, oh, you like these people differently. They are your friends and they have special relationship with all of them. But when you are talking about them with your friend Mide, you call them three fishes. So what does that mean? And, Dede was like, well, that she doesn't mean them as fishes or anything. She chooses to talk to her friend the way that she wants to talk to her friend. Mide is her friend, and that was how they were referring to them at the time, because they were trying to talk in codes and sign languages. That was why she called them fishes, but it didn't mean that was how she was referring to them. They said, okay. After that one, he now went to Kola. When you were talking, you also expressed outrightly everywhere that you liked Dede, but it seems to me as though you like her now. Why are you in denial? And it's like, well, I'm not in denial. It is what it is. The emotions, they change. So at the time, me and Dede were not cool. That was how I was feeling at the time. But now, so he's saying, so now the feeling has changed now. You now like her. He said, well, I didn't want to look stupid in front of national TV. So that's why I was, so you like her, be no like her, bro. You like her, be no like her. He shall try to answer that question. And then we moved on from there. The war we call shake everywhere. The war we call ogbonge table shaker, shuku shaker, ayashimeka. Now so he just come say, hey, Koyin. It seems like there's a bit of friction between you and Jason. He said, yeah, there is, but because of Dede. He said, no, he doesn't think it's because of Dede. It's okay, well, whatever, but you agree that there's a friction. He said, yes. Okay, so he now said, do you think that there's going to be even more friction when Jason finds out that you kissed Sultana before him? I loved how Ebuka put it, because let them know that the kiss has been a while and that she actually kissed Koyin first before she kissed Jason. Let them know. I love it. talk, the bold guy, you guys, wait, oh, something is happening on my screen. Doesn't seem to me like Dede is angry. Oh. Sultana is screaming right now on my screen. She's screaming. She knows that she don't shit for church. As he said that one, like, Koyin said, wait, can I answer? Can I answer? Everywhere scatter. Ah, cut your open mouth. Everybody, they run from their seats. Really? What happened? That's how Koyin now said, well, yes, the kiss happened, but it was because we're both high and we're playing a game. That was why it happened, you know. I now said, okay, so what do you think that the people are going? He said, he doesn't care what any friction wants to happen. Any friction that wants to, it should happen. Like that today, then they get friction, you know. And then it was laughing. I knew that it was like, why didn't you tell me, boy? Why didn't you tell me, boy? But you know, that was it. Right now on my screen, I can see that Dede and Koyin, they are looking like they're at peace. In fact, she was even telling him, I feel like giving you a hug again. You know, it doesn't look like they're fighting. Maybe they're going to have the conversation much later. But yeah, but the person who the thing is affecting right now is Sultana. Sultana is screaming like, like, what did I do? I've messed up. Like, I didn't plan to make this whole thing look messy like this. But yeah, we're going to have this the team pain Jason J because Koyin is ahead of him. Think about it this way, right? He feels like shebi you can't report me, make I report to you. But if you don't get this information to also take report Koyin, you know, and also knowing that Koyin even forced him to kiss Sultana, it also make him feel like now get where you don't use finish. I mean, I could they use, you know what he's giving, oh my god. But yeah, that's to wrap up the whole night. That's what happened. And of course, he did a shout out to Thelma because of how she was feeling today. She was feeling really emotional about her mom and her son, so Ebuka did a shout out to her and, you know, just comforted her and all those good stuff. Of course, they also announced who the most influential player in the house was, and it happens to be Jason J. At least one win for Jason J today. So yes, people that said he's going to reveal his reward in due time. Yes. That's it for the night. Thank you so much if you have come this far. And until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.